Inventory. It's a necessary part of manufacturing and one of the most talked about topics in business today. And rightly so, because in the U.S. today, the cost of inventory averages 30 to 35% of its total market value. A major topic discussed at all levels of management and plant operation focuses on how to reduce inventory and therefore inventory costs, while appropriately addressing manufacturing and consumer demand. Simply defined, inventory is the stock of any item or resource used in an organization, most commonly referring to the specific materials that are used to create or maintain a manufactured product. For a manufacturer, the principal components of inventory are its raw materials, the work in progress, and its finished goods, including service parts. Whereas a service firm may look upon office space and staff as its principal inventory components. The techniques of inventory management are important, for the costs associated with maintaining an inventory are significant. For every item that comes into the company's possession, there are holding or carrying costs, expenses associated with setup, the moving of material on and off the line, and ordering costs, or those costs associated with generating and managing the acquisition of needed materials.
We've got about 99,000 part numbers in our catalog. At any given point in time, about 40 to 45% of those are active in our inventory. And we need to maintain the proper inventory to handle a volume of 350 or more trucks rolling off our assembly lines every day.
Before 1979, when Navistar instituted a new system of managing inventory, they had 20 to 30 days worth of manufacturing parts in their warehouses, taking up space and waiting to fill an order. Since that time, they have streamlined their system by coordinating the arrival of parts with the need for them.
Before, when we had a very clunky system, clerical people would generate huge amounts of paper, and if we didn't have the records accuracy necessary to understand where our inventories were at any particular point in time, all we would do is compound the errors as we communicated requirements to suppliers. Today, with the electronic tools that we have in place, where we can accurately, on a day-by-day basis, monitor our inventories, know what's going out to the assembly line, know what's coming in from suppliers. These are the tools we've needed for a long time, not only to minimize our cash investment, but to speed the time cycle.
The inventory picture is quite different in the service parts industry. Compared to the 99,000 parts used by Navistar in their manufacturing process, Caterpillar maintains in stock a service parts inventory of over 4 times that amount.
We keep track of about 460,000 different part numbers that fit on Caterpillar machines that have been built over the last 40 or 50 years. It's our intention at any one point in time to have inventory of about 310,000 of those parts on our shelves at one or more facilities around the world. You know, as a car owner, how frustrating it is when your car's down and your local mechanic tells you that it'll be 2 weeks before you can get the parts to begin to make the repair. That's an inconvenience. For a Caterpillar machine owner who's invested $500,000 or $750,000 in a machine to do work, downtime to him is time that machine isn't doing work and earning money for him.
In North America alone, Caterpillar customers order about 130,000 parts every day. A majority of those are filled over the counter at one of the region's local dealerships. Those orders not filled at the dealerships are forwarded to one of Caterpillar's 15 massive parts distribution centers. An extensive computer communication network links these distribution facilities together so that by the end of each day, over 99% of all orders have been shipped, with an average of only 11 items out of 10,000 daily requests having to be back-ordered.
The demand in the service parts business is random. That is, we're unable to predict today precisely which parts a customer will order from us tomorrow. Because we're not able to predict or determine what that demand will be, we have to base on history and forecasts what parts are likely to be sold.